Blitter next up, and Blitz is up to the left. Big knock. This one's out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final game in Week 7 of the Mushroom Baseball League. The Rogueport Bullies face off against the Jazzafrazz Cobblers here in balmy DK Jungle. It's a humid night out tonight. We'll see how these two teams play. Both teams struggling to find their footing in Season 2. The Cobblers sitting at 1-5 with the Bullies at 2-4. One of them will walk away with a big win tonight, hopefully able to capitalize on that momentum as they go into the second half. Boo makes contact on the third pitch from Toadsworth, but a grounder over to Blue Critter at shortstop won't be what he's looking for. Cobblers definitely reinventing themselves last week, and again this week pick up with Blue Shy Guy now over in left field. Changes to their infield could be what earns them a win tonight, as Blue Shy Guy will make that catch from Magic Koopa, sends that drive out to left. Firebro up, pre-charging now, no runners on. First pitch, a ball for Firebro. Toadsworth, a devious pitcher, a lot of slow curves, but Firebro fouls one off to the right, keeps the inning alive. Winding up way too early there. Can he make contact? He will, but it's poor. Gonna be a ground out to first. Bullies 3 up, 3 down to start the game as the Cobblers come up to bat. Bowser, of course, a terrifying prospect to have to deal with as Bobby Hill comes up. Line drive over to second. Magic Koopa will catch that. Statue angry for a moment, but calm down now. Blode next up. Strike one for Blode. Big pop fly from Blue Toad, gonna head over to the roots. Rudy in position to make the catch, and they'll buddy jump it. Looked like it was gonna stay in field, but just in case, they buddy jump it anyway. Close enough to the edge, I guess, as GPT and Rudy leap skyward to make the catch. And a buddy jumped Blue Toad pop fly turns into the second out. Blitter next up, and Blitz is up to the left. Big knock. This one's out of here. No chance to build Kim in time. A solo shot from Blue Critter puts the Cobblers on the board as they strike first blood against the Monsters in the bottom of the first. Big knock for Blue Critter. Red Magic Koopa coming up next. Strike one, Red Madge. Tips this one up, and that's going to be another one sent deep. GPT in position. Gets the catch. Finds that third out. Blue Critter only able to put one up against the Bullies, as the monster himself leads the way into the top of the second. Starred Bowser up, but he might be against his perfect counter. Toadsworth sends out the star pitch. Bowser pre-charges and doesn't swing. Winds up again. There's that slow Toadsworth special, but Bowser, he's got an arm and a half. Sends this one way up, and they just don't jump over in right field. Bobby and Blode blow that one. Perfect opportunity to make a play, and they just don't leap. They watch it go, even as it was trending downwards. Bowser, a one-run bomb to tie things up. GPT up next, winding up. Strike one, Green Para. Oh, a ball inside from Toadsworth. Doesn't quite stay in the zone. GPT winds up. This one tips off to the right. Red Magic Koopa not able to jump it. Bobby's gonna pick it up, but gets the single. Angry statue ready in center for Rudy. Wind up, Rudy. Won't be near it. Doesn't shuffle in. Toadsworth shifting over as well. Goes for the changeup. Rudy slap hit. Grounder over to Red Magic Koopa will be the double play. Unfortunate. The bases cleared before Blue Dry Bones comes up to bat. Just goes for the slap and gets it down in the gap in center. That's going to be a Blue Dry Bones single. Bullet Billiam comes up next. Wind up, Bullet Bill. Drives that one up center, but pulled in by the magical catch. Gonna be thrown out at first. No chance of getting in time. The Bullies only find one off the team captain's prowess. Cobblers a chance to respond. Try to take their lead back. Peach leading the way with the Road Warrior Red Toad on deck. Strike one for Peach. Slaps it, but Firebro gonna make the snipe from shortstop. Picks that one out of the air as it comes over to Red Toad. Wind up, strike one. Oh, swing and a miss, strike two. Bowser could punch him out right now. Goes for a real pitch, and Red Toad will pop that up to the right. Will be a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat alive, just barely. Bowser will now spin the star, and that's the third strike. Strikeout Red Toad. Bowser gets the K. Britter comes up. No more outs for Brown Critter, but a drive into center will roll out to the roots. Rudy forced to hunt after it, trying to find it in the maze. Britter gets the single. Toadsworth up next. Strike one, Toadsworth. Pops it up, and that should get down. A Toadsworth single puts Britter in scoring position. Will be down to Blue Shy Guy, his first at-bat for this team. I believe his first all season. Can Blue Guy bring him in? Not high enough. Picked up by Firebro. Gobbler's strand 2. Shy Guy fails to clear the infield. The Bullies will get their shot back up at bat. Edna Mode taking charge in the top of the third. Strike one for Edna. Doesn't charge on this one. Doesn't swing either. Lets the ball go outside. Slaps it, but it doesn't quite have the height it needs. Picked up by Red Magic Koopa at second. One on the count as Boo comes up. Gets the slap, but the magical catch reels it in. Red Magic Koopa. Another hit denied at second base. Magic Koopa now at bat. Strike one. There's the windup. Can he bring it in? Tips this one up center, but a jump from Blue Critter. Pops up to make the snag. Bullies don't get a hit in the third as the Cobblers come back up with the top of their lineup. Bobby Hill to lead things off. Slap from Bobby, reeled in by Magic Koopa. These devastating magical catches at second base, defining the league this season. The season of defense still well and strong, even here as we move to the second half. Blowed up next, strike one. Slap hit, and Blue Toad will get the single, plants that one in the gap. Gets in on first. Blue Critter now coming hot off a home run to start his first bat. This time will just be a pop fly. It's going to be deep in the roots. They're going to have to buddy jump it if they want to get the out, and they will. Blue Toad forced to retreat back to first as a big hit over to left field shut down. Rudy comes in from center, and he and GPT will make the catch. But tricky situations over in left field as these two try to figure out how to navigate the roots. Red Magic Koopa last up, a Blue Toad stealing will not. Oh, does get in on second. Just barely. Blue Toad gets the steal. Bowser's not taking that kindly. Will spin the star to get the strike. Will he spin one more for the punch out? Does cash it in. Bowser snipes Red Magic Koopa. Sends him packing. Big strikeout for Bowser after the steal from Blue Toad. Says, you're not pulling that one over on me. Cobblers not able to get any momentum afterwards. Firebro now up as we go to the top of the fourth. Team still tied 1-1. Bullies looking to break out of this dead heat. It's a slow changeup from Toadsworth. striking a ball so far. Firebro's pre-charging. He's winding up. Tips this one up center. Bobby's going to be in position to make the catch. Will they fire off the POW block in time? Not today. No momentum for Firebro, but Bowser easily able to keep slugging these homers through the pre-charge. Strike one. Winds up again. He's ready for it. He wants it. Big hit from Bowser. This one's deep in the branches. Can they buddy jump it? Not today. Bowser, another solo shot as the Bullies snatch the lead. Big bomb going out deep into left. Bobby's able to get there, but he and Blue Shy Guy just won't have the height needed to stop that one. Bowser taking his team a little bit further ahead as Green Paratroopa comes up next. Oh, doesn't quite get past Red Magic Koopa. The magical catch snares that one. Cobblers do find the second out. Rudy the Red Koopa next up. Wind up. But a low drive to Red Magic Koopa won't quite have the speed needed to get in on first. Toadsworth taking this one deep as the Bullies struggle to push through on him. The Cobblers need to get their offense rolling as well. Bowser, a definite roadblock. A lot of teams have to figure out if they want to go the distance. Oh, Rudy, good catch in center. Tanks the shell to make the play. That statue charged up, banging away. Red Toad, strike one. Tips that off to the left, and that'll be a hit for Red Toad. The Road Warrior gets in on first. Screeches in there, puts a runner on for Britter. Wind up Brown Critter, but strike one. Bowser cuts it inside. Tips that one off outside Magic Koopa. An error. He's not able to pull off the magical catch, but it will just be a single for Brown Critter. Over to Toadsworth. Not enough power to send it out to the wall. Toadsworth gonna hit into the double play and end the inning. Cobblers strand two. Looking like they had a good chance there, but just not quite able to push through. Back up to the Bullies in the top of the fifth. They've held on to their lead. They just need to try to extend. BDB doesn't swing. Strike one. He'll wind up, but Toadsworth taking it far this game. BDB plants one out at the wall. That's going to be a big single for the Blue Dry Bones. Toadsworth finally starting to run out of stamina. Bullet Billiam now up at bat. Strike one, Bullet Bill. Bill's winding up. Big hit, Bullet Bill. It might have what it needs. The bananas aren't fired, but they're gonna buddy jump it. Bobby Hill and Blue Shy Guy just able to build the Kim and pop that one up and out of the air. Bullet Bill, a deep shot. But the teamwork from the duo in left and center gonna stop them in their tracks for now. Bullies will have to find a way to advance this runner. Luckily, only one out so far. They've got more chances. Edna's winding up. Strike one. Toadsworth looking like he's on his last legs, but a poor contact from Edna. Shouldn't have swung on that one so far inside. Will be the double play. BDB cleared off first. Edna not able to get in either. Cobblers come up in the bottom of the inning as Blue Shy Guy tries to redeem himself. Will ground over to Firebro out at first. Bobby Hill now up top of the lineup. Big hit from Bobby. Sends that one up to the branches as well. GPT and Koopa should have it. The size of this outfield just not friendly to the Mii home runs. Very difficult to pull off, and even with great contact, Bobby just doesn't quite have the height. Rudy and GPT get that one. Two quick outs against the Cobblers as Bowser looks to take this even further. Blue Toad, however, finds the gap. Gets the single. A runner on for starred Britter. Bowser's got 5 stars. Will he close it out? Gives him a real one. Strike one. There's the windup, but a drive over to Bullet Bill on third. Holds firm, makes the catch. Even with all the power off the blue critter bat, still stays steady. Bullies, another shot. Toadsworth lasting a little bit longer. Boo grounds over to blue critter. Will be out at first. Oh, holding firm, but the statue could be the difference maker. Magic Koopa winds up. Solid slap, gets down, will roll the ghost item, the stun from the statue. Gonna be an extra base hit for blue Magic Koopa in on second. Toadsworth lasting one more. Fire Bro coming up. Will still have to deal with the pre-charge, but gets it down in right. That's going to be Magic Koopa to third, coming in home. Will he get there? No! Magic Koopa slides home instead of turning around. Finds himself thrown out, and Toadsworth still staying on. Bowser, big hit Bowser off the start pitch. It's into the stratosphere. They're coming in again, but they may not get it. Bowser, a 2-run knock. The monster has returned to form. Even with the devastating Toadsworth pitches coming his way, he's still able to bring the power this team needs as the Bullies find another 2 to extend their lead. They're up 4-1. Toadsworth finally pushed off the mound. It's Peach up. Still a very good pitcher for the Cobblers. GPT up first, 1 ball. There's the star pitch. The heart ball comes out from Peach. He'll get the slap, but a dive from Blitter at shortstop will end the inning. Bullies get their licks in, but now they'll have to play defense. Cobblers coming up in the bottom of the 6th, looking to take it all back. Red Magic Koopa leading the way. Strike one from Bowser. Still showing no signs of fatigue. He could be pitching a complete game here. Firebro will make the catch over at short. As Peach comes up, Red Toad on deck. Doesn't have time to fully charge on that one. The Bowser pitch speed's so fast. Oh, the star pitch. He'll get a second strike. Swing and a miss from Peach. Just goes for the slap, and this will get down. Peach gets the single. Red Toad, a runner on. Brown Critter on deck. Red Toad gets the slap. Can GPT get there? He can. Red Toad unable to advance Peach and put another body on the bases. It's Britter up. Big opportunity to hit big. Strike one. Wind up. Pop fly from Britter could go the distance. Wait a minute. Instead, it goes foul. Just goes for the slap, and this one's going to drop down in left. Britter gets the single, moves Peach to second. It's time for Toadsworth to bring it all on offense. Strike one, Toadsworth. No more outs. Has to be on his A game. Grounder up the center, but they don't pull off the magical catch. Peach is going to turn the corner, try to come in on third. Will she get the close play? She does! Flips in home. Tags up on the plate, and Toadsworth an RBI single as Peach hustles from second to home. Doesn't have a lot of time either to make the play, and will just barely get in before the ball comes into Edna. And Bowser finally starting to feel gassed. Cobblers beginning to rally. Blue Shy Guy now up, 2 runners on. Star pitch Bowser. He doesn't have much longer on the mound. He needs to cash these stars out now and close this inning out. Sends a real one. There's a hit from, the fire catch. Will barely get it in on first. Ghost item almost buying Blue Shy Guy the time he needs. A Fire Bro just fast enough to send that in on first. Cobblers find 1, but they trail by 2 as we go to the top of the 7th. Bullies, last chance to extend. Rudy leading off. Peach will send out the star pitch. Strike 1. Another star pitch comes out. Will Rudy swing? Bites it, but a dive from Britter at first to make the catch. No hit for Rudy tonight. Brown Critter makes the grab. Blue Dry Bones up at bat. Strike 1 BDB. Wind up. Big hit, Blue Dry Bones, but it's going to be a pop fly. Bobby coming into position. Blue Toad will just sit there watch and make sure he's got it. No air item support, unfortunately, to try to steal that one back. It's going to be over to Bullet Bill. No more outs for the Bullies. They've got a lead, but they want to find more before they hand it back over. Bullet Bill plants one in the outfield. It's going to be a single for Billiam. Edna mode now up. Strike 1 Edna. Wind up. Big hit. Edna sends that one up right. Blue Toad's hustling in. Will they get there? They should have it. Bobby and Blode will end the inning. No Edna dingers tonight. But a deep shot from the Black Me almost punches 2 through. They'll celebrate for now, but the Cobblers, they're down by 2. They'll need to lock in at the top of this lineup. Bobby, Blue Toad, but Bowser, he's pitched his last. Won't have the complete game tonight. Goes over to first. Lets Boo come up to close. Bobby drives one up center. Rudy gets in position, makes the catch. 1 out. Blue Toad next up. There's the wind-up Blue Toad, but it's a ball. Oh, poor contact inside. That'll be a second out, Blue Toad. Shouldn't have swung on that one. And now Blue Critter coming up. Could be the last man on for the Cobblers. Punches one up to the left. That's going to be a foul ball. Can he keep this game going? A grounder from Blitter out at first. That'll be the ball game as the Bullies take it 4-2 over the Cobblers. They'll go up in the rankings, and the Cobblers unfortunately drop to 1-6. But a nail-biter game between these two teams. They both showed they have what it takes to be contenders. Just need to figure it out when the moment counts. Bowser will be our MVP tonight. Big bats all evening, pushing through a lot of the runs, even through the pre-charged Toadsworth pitches. Definitely earns that position as the reigning monster here on the Bullies. We'll take a quick peek at the box scores, and 165 points for Bowser as he returns to a near Season 1 performance. And a little bit lower on the Cobblers, but decent performances all around. Lots of hits, lots of runners on bases, just not quite able to get lucky on those last RBI opportunities. Well, thanks for joining us, folks, here in Week 7. Stay tuned, because we've got the 120-star Classic, our all-star game, coming up. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure to hop in and vote for your favorites, and we'll see them very, very soon. It's Commissioner Henry signing out. I'll see you in the next one.